Hey guys, so today is the beginning of a new series that I'm going to have on my channel, and it's called Yes or Pass. So for this series, I want to talk to you guys about products that I think you absolutely should have or you should absolutely pass on it. Regardless if they were sent to me or if I purchased them myself, I want to really get more reviews on my channel for you guys. And I know I'm constantly giving reviews throughout like within my tutorials, but I really wanted to dedicate a space on my channel just for reviews. So I hope that you guys will enjoy this series. Today we have a really big, I wanted to start with a bang. So I'm going to be talking to you about and swatching and reviewing the whole Anastasia Beverly Hills summer collection. So all of their blushes, all of their eyeshadows, and all of their glosses. So without any more rambling, if you're new, please don't forget to subscribe. And now, if you want to see if you should yes or pass, then just keep watching. I would like to start by saying that all of these products were sent to me. I am on their PR list. I receive them. Like the big releases, they always get sent to my house, and I'm very, very grateful. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to be honest. I think that even more for that reason, I will be honest with you guys, because I know that not everybody can afford this. And I probably wouldn't be able to afford all of this if I was to purchase myself. So I don't take this for granted, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to be truthful, because I believe being honest is the best policy no matter what. I'm gonna start talking about their lip glosses, which I am a huge fan. I have been wearing their lip glosses forever, and I love the smell. It smells like a vanilla cake, and I love that. It's not overpowering. It doesn't taste weird. It's very, very comfortable on the lips. I really, really love their lip glosses. Their lip glosses are $16 each, and you can find them in Sephora or the website and whatnot. First, we have Moon Jelly, and it's a sparkling diamond with a white and blue reflect. This shade is very unique, and it's very trendy now with this whole unicorn sort of trend and iridescent sort of trend. It's very, very in now, and this fits that category perfectly. Next, we have Toffee, which is one of my personal favorites. And this is a light, warm brown. And it's very opaque and it's very beautiful. I absolutely love topping this, any liquid lipstick with this lip gloss, because I feel like it matches everything. And it's a very neutral sort of nude, and it goes with so many different looks. Next, we have Amber, and it's a peachy beige. And this is also very opaque. It's not one of my favorites because I just feel like it's a little too peachy for me, but it's absolutely beautiful. Next, we have Girly, which is a sparkling pink with a coral reflect. Now, this lip gloss I love. I think all the corals and peaches are very in now as well, and I love the way that looks on me. This one is very much more glittery kind of in a way than all the other ones. I feel like the glitter, the sparkles come out much more. But it's a beautiful shade, and it doesn't intensify the fine lines on my lips. I really, really love this shade. Next, we have Rum, and this is a warm reddish brown. Now, I like Rum, but I have to say it's one of those lip glosses that if you swipe way too many times, it's gonna kind of drag the product around. So it's not one of my favorites, but I do like if applied a very thin layer, like in the very center of your lips. Looks really, really nice. Just for like a nice bold lip with a high shine, that it's a perfect lip gloss for that. Next, we have Tropez, which is an iridescent rose gold. Tropez is one of my personal favorites. I have 3 lip glosses from their line that I absolutely love, and this is in my top 3. I love combining Anastasia Beverly Hills Crush liquid lipstick and then topping it off with Tropez lip gloss. It's like a peachy but like pinkish sort of like rose gold. Oh, I love it. I wear that all the time on my daily basis if I'm going somewhere, and I get a lot of questions because it's nude but it has a little oomph, and I love, love, love that combo. Next we have Caramel, which is a soft pinky brown, and Caramel is my #1 favorite shade out of all of these lip glosses. I wear Caramel all the time, and I love using that on other people as well, and everybody loves this shade. It's very neutral, it's very flattering to all skin tones, and I just love it. It's literally my #1 favorite. Next we have Grape Jelly, and this is a vivid blue purple. This is a really beautiful shade, and it's again very opaque. I can see myself doing a very bright lip, a bright glossy lip for summer. I love that kind of look. Next we have Parfait, which is a metallic coral with a rose gold finish. Now this shade is also one of my top 3 because it's very similar to Tropez, but it's less rose gold. It's more metallic and a little less pink, I would say. But it's beautiful. I just recently did a look on Instagram using this shade, and I just use it on its own, and it's so stunning. It literally was like, all right, I fell in love with you. Then lastly, we have Maple, which is an iridescent coppery brown. So Maple is not a brand new launch for the summer. Maple has been around since last year, I believe. And I did a lip swatch video a while back on my Instagram, and Maple was one of the shades, and it was my least favorite shade out of all of them. And I still stand by that. It's not very opaque. It moves around a lot, so it doesn't really cover your whole entire lip. And if you swipe again way too many times, it moves around. So this is not one of my favorite shades. Overall, I absolutely love their lip glosses. Obviously, you know, it's a matter of preference, shade-wise. And I have my top 3, which is Caramel, Tropez, and Parfait. They are my absolutely favorite lip glosses by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So now let's get into their blush trios. And this is a brand new release for Anastasia Beverly Hills. They've never had blushes before. And this was very, very like expected by a lot of us that are Anastasia Beverly Hills fans. I was very excited when I saw all of them. There are 5 different trios, and we are gonna go through all of them, and I'm going to swatch them and talk about each individual one of them. First trio we have is Pink Passion, and the shades are basically is a matte orchid pink, Sugar is satin bubblegum pink, and Rose is a satin paddle pink. I have to say this was my least favorite out of all of them. As you can see by the swatches, it lacked pigmentation in my opinion. Even though I'm not a person who expects a blush to be so pigmented that I can't barely blend, I know that for blushes you want it to be something subtle but still packs a little bit of a punch. But this one right here was not my favorite. The shades are beautiful, but the pigmentation wasn't there in my opinion. The next trio we have is Cocktail Party, and the shades are Vegas, which is a matte corduroy brown, Scorching, which is a matte vivid hibiscus, and Babe, which is a matte flamingo pink. Depending on your complexion, I can totally see this, the darkest shade right here being like, can be used as a bronzer or sort of like a contour or something that really, to warm up your complexion, because these are very pigmented, absolutely pigmented. So be aware if you put this on your cheeks. This one right here, the Cocktail Party, is very pigmented. Next trio we have is Peachy Love. And here we have Nectarine, which is a matte dusty peach. We have Ginger, which is a matte toasted coral. And we have Miami, which is a matte bright peach with gold sparkle. So this one right here is probably my favorite because I'm just very into peach. I love peachy blushes. And even though I don't love the last shade, the brighter shade, these two, I mix the two, Nectarine and Ginger, and this is what I have on my cheeks today, and I love how it looks. It kind of like tied my whole look together because it's not orange, it's just enough peachy. You know what I mean? So I love this one. Next trio is Pool Party, and here we have Blank, which is a matte blushing oak. We have Pageant, which is a matte pink with a gold sparkle. We have Cash, which is a matte apricot peach. So this one right here is probably my second favorite out of all this collection. I love mauve blushes and I love peachy blushes. And then the third favorite is pink blushes. So that's just the kind of person I am. So if you love that kind of mauve-y look, you will love this one. And the pigmentation is very, very nice. The sparkling one, it's not my favorite. I don't like sparkling blushes whatsoever, but I have to say it does not look bad on the skin. The reflex are very tiny and they don't just like sit around on your skin. So it blends nicely and I can see that giving you a very beautiful just like glow on your cheekbones. So for the last trio, we have Berry Adore, and here we have Velvet, which is a matte mulberry wine. We have Exotic, which is a satin sparkling pomegranate. And then we have Desert, which is a satin spicy coral. This one right here is a really fun trio. Again, I can totally see myself using this as eyeshadows because I just love this. This right here, I feel like it will look beautiful on the eyes. I think this will look beautiful in darker complexions. I think these two blushes right here will look absolutely stunning if you have a darker complexion. So this gets a thumbs up from me, for sure. These trios retail for $30 and I like them. I like the format that they are at. Like I like this, I don't mind the small pans because if I want to mix them all and just get like a big brush, I think it works out well no matter what, and it has a really pretty mirror. What I also like about this is that it doesn't come with those little brushes that normally would just throw it out and like nobody can apply blush with that. So I liked it. It didn't even waste time and money and packaging, including those kind of brushes. I think that 3 out of the 5 shades are great, so it's just a matter of preference. Now we're gonna get into the eyeshadows, and here I have 2 different compacts with 6 eyeshadows in each of them. I noticed some of these shades are from the Model Renaissance palette, which I am very excited because I don't own that palette. I know, don't judge me. I have always wanted that palette, but I have so many palettes. I have so many eyeshadows that I just never made a priority to buy that palette, but I hear nothing but great things about that palette. All I have to say about Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows is that I love them. I really am a huge fan. I have some of their palettes. I have used some of their palettes on my channel many times. If you go all the way back on my very older, like much older videos, you would see that I use them from the beginning. I think they blend nicely, they are very pigmented, and they're also, I'm looking at the website here, so I get everything correctly. So if you purchase the individual shadows, they have bundles. So if you purchase 4 eyeshadows, you get a free little mini eyeshadow palette, which I have one. And then they have a second bundle that if you buy 8 eyeshadows, you get them for $70 as opposed to $10 each. So, and then you get the free 8 eyeshadow palette as well with that purchase for free. So it's a nice little way if you don't want to commit to a palette, but I have to be honest, if you are interested in purchasing Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows, I would recommend buying a palette because it's much more, the price point is much better. Their palettes vary from $40 to like $45, I believe, in that range, and they come with 12 shades. So it's a much better deal than buying individual eyeshadows, in my opinion. Here we have Vermeer, and this is a metallic pearl. We have Sunset, which is a metallic copper penny. We have Love Letter, which is a satin boysenberry pink. We have Brick, which is a ultra matte rust clay. We have Venice, which is a duochrome turquoise. We have Golden Copper, which is a metallic sunset bronze. We have Tiger's Eye, which is a duochrome patina gold. We have Real Guard, which is an ultra matte burnt orange. We have Gemstone, which is a duochrome violet orchid. We have Rose Gold, which is a duochrome pink coral. We have Ballet, which is a metallic seashell pink. And lastly, we have Enchanted, which is a duochrome royal purple. So I would say the lip glosses are a huge yes. I would say the eyeshadows are a huge yes. And the blushes, I will probably pass. So that is it for my first yes or pass. I hope that you guys enjoy it. Please let me know in the comments down below if you are as excited as I am for this series. And as always, if you like this video, if you found it helpful, and if you learned something new, please give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.